Greetings, my Raven lovers, artists, and other crazy people. Welcome to a more calm and cozy kind of draw with me this time. Or maybe it's an animate with me. I'm pretty sure I will use the footage of this dancing animation, if I still can find it. Some apologies in advance. If you hear a lot of heavy breathing, that's because I recently had some troubles with my allergic asthma, and I'm still having to deal with the aftermath. I'm fine again, I can breathe normally, but when I'm talking a lot, it still sounds a bit like I'm catching a lot of oxygen, basically. So I'm sorry for that. Maybe I will edit out the coughing, but I will not edit a lot of this, because it's more of a low effort kind of video that I just squeeze in while I'm actually working on something really ambitious. It's basically just to quickly inform you guys about something. And it just popped something up on my screen. Wait a second. This is kind of annoying. And I just got a message, and this will all stay in. Like I said, not a lot of editing, no script, just quickly saying my thoughts into the mic, taking my time with it, taking more time to think about things, and if I need to take a longer break to form my thoughts, then I would just leave you with the music for a while and then come back to you. Oh boy, I hope the breathing is really okay for you and not too off-putting. But yeah. I also thought that this kind of format might be good for the future as well. I really love the kind of draw with me's I usually do. They are fun to do, and don't worry, I will still keep them, because they are the kind of format that are still can be entertaining. That still can be entertaining for those viewers of mine who are not artists themselves. Because I know that recently I've got a lot, or a few, who aren't really artists on their end, but still fascinated by watching other stuff. And for those people, I like to keep it a bit more energetic and entertaining and give them something to look at by putting my avatar in. And there's a lot of back and forth between me and Hugin, because always when he is around, there's a lot of arguing. Sometimes it's hard to imagine that we're actually friends. But yeah. Anyway. So I will keep this kind of format, no question. But I thought, actually, I just realized that they don't really serve the initial purpose of a draw with me. A draw with me is supposed to be something you can just have in the background, something you don't necessarily need to look at. You can look at it once in a while, but you're not kind of forced to it, because you won't really miss that much. You can just have it playing there in the background and get into the zone for your own work. So if it's super energetic and not really in this cozy kind of mode, mood. That might not be really helpful. That might help with a few kinds of art works you're working on. But most of the time, something nice and relaxing and calm is way better. Also, with this kind of format, I won't give a damn about how long the video will actually get. Because, let's face it, most raw memes these days are like 30 minutes, but who is spending only 30 minutes on an artwork? Who of us does this if they really in the zone? You might spend 30 or even just 25 minutes on something if you're not really getting into the mood of it, or if you don't have that much time for it. But usually we understand to, when we find our hook, when we really get into it and zone out, we can sit on this one project for hours without actually realizing that time is passing. So, then again, dang it. My tongue. Then getting pulled out of this again because the 30-minute mark is reached and the video stopped. The perfect video I just found stopped, and then another one starts playing who doesn't really fit the mood you were looking for, and you need to stop that and need to search for another one. It's kind of annoying, and it pulls you back into the real world, out of your zone, and you need to find a way to get back into it. And this can be really frustrating. So with this kind of format, I try to give you something that you can actually use as an actual draw/animate with me. And I hope that's good and that you like it. For those of you who are not artists, you might not be interested in all of these videos, and I'm completely understanding it. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is a really raw and real kind of format. I hope you like that. Yeah, but this time you might want to stick around a little bit longer because, like I said, I have an announcement to make about this one project I'm working on. Just want to get some other thoughts out about this format still. Or was there something? Have I missed anything I wanted to say about this? Let me just think shortly. Yeah, sorry again, guys. Yeah, so like I said, it will be, this kind of videos will be very long. And yeah, what I also wanted to say is, because they are really long, like, I don't give a damn if they are going to be 1 hour. I just don't care for those kind of videos. I've made other videos who became 1 hour, which wasn't my intent because it's not the best format for that. But here like I said, I don't give a crap about it. And therefore I will also not need to speed up the process that you will see as much as usual. Usually in this other kind of format, my process is sped up to the highest amount, and there's also still a lot of stuff cut out, because in order to get into a specific time frame. Not be too short, but also not be too long, basically. So for those of you who kind of want to watch to pick out some things about my work process, for those of you who are interested in that, you might not really be able to learn a lot from that. But here, not all of it will be in real time. I say you that it will be a little bit sped up once in a while, but you might be able to see a bit better what I'm doing. So you might be able to pick up from it a little bit. I'm not sure about it. That depends on you and how good you can adapt to something like this and how far your skill level already is. Like, learning from something that's just a draw with me is a little bit more of an advanced thing, kid you not, but it might still be helpful for some people. But like I said, the main purpose of this is to have something that you don't necessarily need to look at and can just do it. Can just do something else in the meantime. Sorry, that was my chair. Yeah, and for the non-artist of you, I mean, there's no need for drawing something. If you still want to have put this video on for something else, like for doing your house chores or anything, just do it. I'm really happy if you do. And then let me know down in the comments. If you like that, let me know underneath this video if you think this video format is good and how many of you are willing to watch more of this. But yeah, let's get to the actual topic, I would say, which is the Christmas movie, or, well, Christmas video I'm currently working on. Some of you might have seen this in my community tab. Yes, small creators have a community tab again. It disappeared for a short amount of time without YouTube saying anything about it, and then it was back and they acted like they advanced something new, like, oh, we figured out that smaller creators should also have the community tab. And I was like, wow, guys, really? All of us had it before. You just for some reason randomly took it away and you gave it back. But okay, thanks, I guess. But yeah, a few of you might have seen it, that I had some updates in it about the cartoon. And yeah, the problem here is that the big challenge that I'm facing is that I don't think I'd be able to complete the whole thing for this year's Christmas. So I thought I make it a little bit shorter. There's something else popping up again. This laptop doesn't even have internet. Where's all of this advertising coming from? Anyway, thanks laptop, you just messed with my thoughts. What was I just saying? Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. That I want to make a shorter version. So not all scenes I have actually planned for this will be in it this time. Like, a lot of the first part will be missing, and maybe one scene at the end, which I was planning for. So I can still manage to be done with this on time. But I will still want to do the whole thing. So afterwards I will just take my time, do the rest, and then next year you will get the same video but with all of the scenes in it. So basically a director's cut edition if you want to. I hope that's not too disappointing to get the same video in 2 years. I mean, it's a new version of it then. And I hope you will like it. You will get to hear the entire song instead of just 2 parts of it. But yeah, so basically that's the plan. And there's another plan which I don't know if I'd be able to fulfill it. Because I've got inspired by my online friend Marina Let's Plays to do an advent calendar for YouTube, which she has done last year, and she will also do it this year. So the way she does it is that she always puts up a new short on every single day of December, where she answers some questions people wrote for her, and at December 24 she would just put on a normal length video where she answers multiple questions, which I thought was a really cute idea. But I thought that I can't do it the same way because I don't have as many views and none of them will be as engaged or not all of them will have ideas for questions. I'm also myself a bit struggling to find questions when one of my favorite creators is like, do you have some questions for me? And I was like, damn, currently not really. So I completely understand it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't gather enough questions for this. What I would like to do, what my initial plan was, would be to put out every single day also a short, but where I show you some footage of me working on the animation part, or some snippets from here and there, some little sneak peeks. And then at 24, of course, you get the complete reveal of the video. This one would be how I would like to do it. Though in order to manage this, I actually should get the entire video done until the end of November, which we currently have. So I don't think I'm gonna make this. I might be able to finish off all the animation parts, but there's still like audio mixing. Of course, also waiting for the lines of some other people, because this time it will not only be me. I have some surprise guests, and I need to wait until all of them have delivered their lines so I can do the audio mixing. Then I have to do the editing and the most finicky part, which is my least favorite part of editing, subtitles. Because yes, it will be a German text again, so all of my not native viewers of course need to get their English subtitles in order to understand the text. But I really hate to do subtitles. It can be a bit finicky and frustrating once in a while, and it usually takes me the longest. And also, you all know how famously bad I am with spelling, especially when I don't have a spelling program that helps me to correct myself, and there is no spelling program inside the editing program. Surprise! So, if you're one of those people who will need the subtitles, you're in for a really fun ride. Be prepared. Because I'm most likely going to do a lot of mistakes. No matter if I like it or not. Even though I check myself a lot of times and I try to look at a dictionary and the internet, at the end of the day, there still be people pointing out that I spelled something wrong again. And I'm like, dang it, I was so sure I did it right this time. And like I said, I'm also struggling with spelling in my own language, so yeah. I can't even hide behind the fact that it's not my mother tongue. It's just always like this, guys. Anyway, so there's still a lot to do. There's also the thumbnail, of course, that I need to draw. And so, I mean, it could be done. Like, if I'm able to finish off all of the animation until the end of November, and I start in December with all of the other stuff, I might need a week or 2 weeks maximum to finish off the rest, depending on how long it takes for the others to deliver their lines, of course. But yeah, and putting out a short doesn't take that much time, so I might still be able to do both at once. The only thing is, I'm also working on a really big birthday gift for someone whose birthday actually is in December, and they live overseas, so actually this portrait should have been done already, because the shipping will most likely take up to 2 months. So this will be delivered way too late anyways, but I would like to get done as quickly as possible and finally get it shipped out, because I already started with this last year, so I actually don't want to have another year just lying around waiting for next year to finally get shipped out. Because let's just face it, then it's a really old artwork and I will see a lot of mistakes and feel like, no, I'm not going to give this to anyone, it's awful. Like, I'm already starting to see some issues here and there where I think like, maybe I could have made this better? Is this actually good enough? Like, it's like this. If you're as older as your art is getting, as more critical your eye gets, and you develop more ability to criticize yourself, as badly your artwork will age for you. Other people might not see it, but you will. And especially if the other person you send this to is also an artist who is really incredibly good with their craft, you want to put out your best work possible. So I know exactly that, or almost exactly that, looking at it next year, I might not be willing to ship it away, no matter if finished or not. So I better get this out as fast as possible. But yeah. But maybe I will still find the time to do this advent calendar thing. So just for that, I wanted to do this little announcement to let you know that you keep an eye out at December for those shorts, if you're interested in it. I know people usually don't come on YouTube for shorts. Like, I'm usually that type of person where I'm like, I see one of my favorite creators has something new up, look at the notification and see, oh, it's a short. No, not right now. Unless it's something I'm really interested in, I usually just leave that out, because it's like, yeah, I'm on YouTube. It's a platform I'm already prepared for watching something longer, because I usually watch it when I'm doing a break in between my work, or if I'm having a little lunch break or having a little snack. and I'm not going to eat that in a minute. I want to take my time with that, and I'm not willing to watch 1 minute short and then move forward to search for something else to watch. So I completely understand if people don't want to watch shorts that much on YouTube. I'm also not the biggest fan of it. Sometimes there are some which I really like from Schnee, or I guess he would pronounce it Schnee, but it is a German word, or word is actually pronounced Schnee. So, but he has a lot of writing and world building stuff going on, and just analyzes about Arcane and Lord of the Rings. And sometimes he puts out shorts in between to get out more content in a short amount of time. And those shorts are still having a lot of valuable informations for writers. So that's kind of good. But on the other hand, it's like after 1 minute or even just after a few seconds, it's done again and starts over again until you click stop or you find something else to watch. So it's not something for the long run. But for this advent calendar thing, I think it's a neat idea to use the short format for it. Because this way you can actually get something out every single day that's manageable, especially if you have a lot prepared already. So yeah, just in case I manage to do it somehow with some kind of witchcraft, then yeah, keep a lookout for it. I don't know if all shorts will always show up on notifications, so you might want to check out the channel sometimes if you're really interested in if I'm putting out stuff or not. I'm putting out stuff. I forgot the dang it. But yeah, basically I try my best to actually do what I was planning to do. And then I guess until the end of the year you won't hear from me again. Unless I will post something in a community tab or on Instagram. But afterwards I will just most likely, if it's not finished at this point, I will just take my time working on this one portrait and nothing else, having some nice days with my family, and then I come back to you at somewhere at the new year, hopefully with a new sketchbook tour. And I kind of still owe you a better version of the sketchbook tour I did for this year, I guess, because there was a lot of this black screen happening, which was the fault of my editing program, which what turned out later. Because it needed an update, and this update completely but let me tell you, this update completely screwed me. But yeah, about this maybe in another video. But basically, because it needed an update, there was this thing happening where sometimes in between all of this footage you would just see a black screen. So I might still record a very quick version where I just quickly go through every single page without saying as much for the pages, because I already did that. Just showing you all of the pictures so you can get an actual view of the whole thing. And not getting censored by my program. That was like, I didn't really notice that it was appearing as often in the video. I thought it was just like at 1 or 2 parts of it. But afterwards a lot of people claimed in the comments that there were a lot of this black screen happening, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm still also figuring out the audio quality thing, because as you might know, my camera has a really bad audio quality, so I might do it like, I guess Drawing with Waffles does this. When she's talking live in front of the camera, like not in front of it, you don't really see her face, but when she's talking at the same time when she's drawing or something, she usually also has her mic on, so the sound is not only recorded by the camera but also by the audio program. So she has the audio line also in a better quality, and this is what I actually did for my 50 sub special. But there, I guess the mic was a bit too far away, so I was really quiet. Couldn't really hear me as good, so I needed to tune up the volume a lot, and it was still kind of quiet, I guess. I hope this time the quality is good, and yeah, that this is kind of comforting for you. Like I said, this is my initial goal with this kind of video, that you can just zone out a bit. But yeah, it was also to quickly inform you about this short thing and about how the whole video project will go, and that you're not completely be off-putted by the fact that, wait a second, this is still the same video as last year, when you see the Christmas video I put out next year and you feel like, huh, isn't this the same video she already showed us? What kind of trick is this? No, yes, it will be the same video, but a longer version of it. And I really hope you like this idea, because yeah, if I bite up more than I can chew, then I will burn myself out pretty quickly, and I'm not willing to do that, especially not for something that is my hobby and supposed to be fun, you know. I'm doing this for fun because I'm super engaged in this, because I'm addicted to it, and I'm really passionate about doing videos and stuff and of this creative shenanigans. So I'm not letting this burn me out completely. This is not my intention. But I still wanted to do something, so I needed to find a middle ground, basically, and that is this middle ground. Like I said, I will still try to do this short thing, this advent calendar thing. But yeah. Also, by the way, that was something I forgot to mention. My friend whom I mentioned, who basically gave me this idea, inspired me to this, Marinade Let's Plays. Her link will be down in the description if future Terra remembers it. If you're capable of understanding German, you should definitely check her Let's Plays out, because you're just in for a good time. She has a really nice, lovely, bubbly personality, and I don't know, I'm just having a good time watching her, and this is not something I can say for a lot of German YouTubers. I'm really nitpicky, or way more nitpicky about German YouTubers, and I usually find way more, or at least German YouTubers who do their stuff in German. I usually find way more people I'm subscribing to who do English content. So it's rare, and she's kind of like one of the first German people I've ever subscribed to, if you don't count Cold Mirror, because she's there for a long time and I've subscribed to her for a long while, but it's basically it. But yeah, just check her out. I think you would like her as much as I do. As I said, if you're capable of understanding German. If you're one of those of my audience who don't, then yeah, you might not get a lot out of it because he's just speaking German. By the way, it's the one who was in this other video, this little collab I did a few months ago for another German YouTuber called German Horror Guy. This little birthday video the two of us did. The one who did this cute little reporter thing. That's her. Like, you can already see she can be very creative with her stuff, even though she mostly does Let's Plays, and I think she's just fun to be around. Well, around in an online sense. I've never met her for real, but yeah, a really nice online personality, and like I said, you're in for a good time if you understand her. That's not ad sentence, I guess. I should advertise my own stuff a bit more, shouldn't I? Like, have you noticed that I have an Etsy shop now? No physical products at the moment because I need to figure out something for shipping costs, because I have audiences who live outside of Germany and shipping will be really expensive there. And I can't become a DHL member. But yeah, I have digital products. Like, currently it's just adult coloring pages. I guess I have like 5 up now, 4 or 5. One of them is Whimsical Shopping Tour, this one with the witch. And yeah, a few others. It's receiving a lot of love by the coloring community so far, and I hope that I will do a few more sales in the future. And if you're interested in some physical products that I'm not shipping myself, you can check out my Redbubble shop. Damn, I need to update this thing again. But yeah, and also you can hire me because, yeah, I'm a freelancer, still available for work, almost always hunting for something new. Basically, just give me your money. Was this intense enough? Was this intimidating enough to convince you? I don't know. Anyway, I guess I've said everything I want to say. So, seems like we're not here for an entire hour. Might be your luck. I mean, if I want to, I could just pull up another theme inside of my head and go on. But I guess I shouldn't. I might leave you with a little bit of music before the video completely closes, and then yeah, after that it stops. But I will already say goodbye, I think. So I thank you for watching. If you stayed here that long, then that really means a lot for me. And yeah, as always, remember to stay creative and always stay nice to ravens, or Hugin will come and curse you. Really, he's really easy to piss off. So, yeah, and have a nice day, evening, morning, dawn, or whatever time it is when you're currently watching this. I should stop talking right now. Okay, bye.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. The pain makes it real, I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost, I feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. A nice road to feel, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more. wanna be liked by everybody in sight, but trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living